Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at this Shocker Hitch HD air hitch with sway control tabs and combo ball mount for your 3-inch trailer hitch receiver. This heavy-duty shock absorbing hitch features an airbag and cushion bump stops here at the top to give you a smooth and comfortable ride while limiting chucking and jerking, to give you better control of your tow vehicle and trailer, helping to extend the life of your truck and your trailer by protecting them from unnecessary wear and tear. This is also going to help reduce the noise and rattle that's common with standard ball mounts. As I mentioned, this is going to fit your 3-inch hitch receiver. I do want to let you know that this is not going to fit your SUVs or CUVs or sedans due to limited clearance. It does require a minimum of 7 inches of clearance between the center of the hitch pinhole and the rearmost part of your truck, and then 5 inches of clearance below the bottom of your receiver tube. Your receiver opening should be flush with your bumper or protruding from the rear of your truck, giving you that best fit. Now this is going to hook your trailer to your tow vehicle with this included combination hitch ball with sway bar tabs. And let me see if I can give you a brief overhead view so you can see those tabs a little bit better. The sway control tabs have these holes here that are 5/8 of an inch in diameter. So they're going to accept your basic sway control arm bars and mini balls, and of course those are sold separately. And the gross towing weight capacity on our 2 5/16 inch hitch ball is 20,000 pounds, and the tongue weight is 2,000 pounds. And then the gross towing capacity on the 2-inch ball is 10,000 pounds with a tongue weight of 1,000 pounds. But you do want to remember that a towing setup is always limited by its lowest rated component, whether that be your vehicle, your hitch, another component, or maybe another Shocker Hitch accessory that you might be using on this hitch. Now included are these 2 easy to remove pins, and as you can see they do have these large rings on each of the pins. I can fit up to 4 of my fingers through them, so they're going to give you a really easy grasp. And then we also have these extra large clips that's going to make securing the pins very easy. So let me go ahead and just show you, give you a brief demonstration of how easy this is going to be to adjust. So I went ahead and removed the clips. Let me go ahead and remove the pins. And I've got this set currently on my 2 5/16 inch hitch ball. I'm going to go ahead and turn it to my 2-inch ball and adjust it slightly. And as you can see, those pins are going to slide in and out very easily. So you're not going to be on the back of your truck struggling with this while you're trying to adjust either the drop or the size ball that you want to use. Speaking of drop, this does have a drop range from 1/2 inch to about 3.5 inches. And inside width of this channel is 3 3/4 inches. And then the distance between the vertical adjustment holes is 1 inch on center. And this is going to be compatible with any Shocker Hitch accessory. This steel combo ball mount with these tabs, as you can see, it's finished in a really nice silver powder coat finish, so it's going to do a great job of resisting that rust and corrosion. And the body of this Shocker Hitch is designed to actually pivot back and forth on your shank, kind of like a seesaw or a teeter-totter, as the airbag, which sits directly beneath your truck's receiver, and the cushion bump stops take turns absorbing that road shock. So for instance, when you hit a bump or your trailer bounces, the unit is going to pivot so that the airbag can isolate and absorb the energy. When your trailer jerks forward or backward, the 2 cushion bumper stops are going to help soften the force. Now this airbag is going to be easy to adjust. For heavier loads, you're just going to add more air to the airbag, and for lighter loads, you'll let some air out. And to determine the correct amount of air to use, you're going to hook your trailer up and then load it just the way that you're going to tow it. And then you're going to add air until these bump stops begin to compress. And once they begin to compress, then you should have the right amount of air in your airbag. There is an air valve right here with an included cap where you can easily add air to the airbag and let air out. When you're done, you can just replace that cap. If you don't have any an air compressor of any kind in your truck, we do carry a wide selection of compressors for your truck. It's always good to have on hand, especially for something like this. So check out those options that we have here if you are in need of an air compressor. I did want to point out that this does have a Zerk fitting to allow you to easily lubricate that pivot point. And this is made here in the USA of grade 50 steel plate construction and a cold rolled steel shank. It's going to give you maximum durability. This is also shot blasted and powder coated to prevent rust. Again, this is going to fit your 3-inch trailer hitch receiver. The hitch pin hole diameter is 5/8 of an inch. Pin and clip is sold separately, so if you don't have a compatible pin and clip already, you will need to pick one up. We do have those options here at etrailer.com. However, this is really an investment that you are making. So because of that, I would recommend that you would take a look at some of our hitch lock options for 3-inch hitches and find yourself a lock set that will work really well for you so that you can safely secure this investment to the back of your vehicle on your trailer hitch receiver. Now let me leave you with some measurements just so you can be confident this is going to work for you. First, measuring from the center of the first hitch pin hole to the center of our ball, we're sitting at about 10 1/4 inches, and then moving to that second hitch pin hole to the center of our ball on center, about 11 1/4 inches, and then from that last hitch pin hole all the way to the end of the shank, about 2 3/4 inches. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together has been helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.